There's a cycle in my head, my head. Okay, let's begin. Jag ska bara kolla chatten. Hallå, hallå, hallå. Okej, ljudet är okej. Nu, vad ska vi göra nu? Ja, just det. Vi ska ut till det här huset, vad 17 meter.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Jag kan väl köra ganska lugnt. Okej, nu åker vi till det här stället för att här var det strange dude was going in there. A very suspicious dude. Okay. Pray tell, pray tell, pray tell. What are we going to do today? Okay. Ready?
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Okej, jag borde ha skaffat första.
Come in, please.
Oh, Jesus.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
precise character portraitor. Oh my god. Det vet du ju, för annars skulle vi inte ha painkillers. Men wealth. Men hur ändrar man då?
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes? But also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Last year, 3 orphans were put... Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the...
Okej. Där är jag inte klar.
Last year, 3 orphans.
Jag kunde inte ta den. Va? Dear Lord Marshal, I hear is the list of select part. What the fuck?
I've never heard of this man. I've never heard of this man. John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on... I've never seen so many provisions for the poor. Bags full of food. It's closed. Humanitarian aid for an orphanage.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Is there something else that interests you?
Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse.
Men då går jag. Painkillers. You say away from Alltså vad 17 händer här i? Det är så serious. Here I would love to have some fucking company, but no one is listening. No one is watching my channel. Fuck off. Ja. Okay. behövde bara göra lite grejer. I just needed to make some stuff happening.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
My archive. I can always consult. My archive. My analysis table. It's useful for my work. A map of London and its surroundings. Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room without her knowledge.
Det här är bäst.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
I won't disturb Lord Marsh without a reason. Dysentery. Watson was kind enough to give me an incredibly tedious lecture on the subject. Watson's favorite tea cakes.
difficulty level blir avbörd, men alltså jag kan ändra. Jolie, Jolie. Nej men Henrik. Nej, snälla. Popcorn. 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 Popcorn.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful. Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. This oil can also be used on weapons. A ramrod to clean a rifle. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle. This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle. Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with a parrot.
I hope you'll find my father soon.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
A wolf yak is half wolf and half yak rabbit. It was used by the Lovett Scout as a self-descriptive nickname. The Lovett Scout formerly became the British Army's first marksman unit.
Here it is.
Jag fattar fan ingenting av det där.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Oh my god. My brain is racking the shit. they don't talk. No one talks. It's hush hush baby, hush hush baby. Hush hush.
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
I couldn't pay my rent last week.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheap.
I won't disturb Lord Marsh without a reason.
Without a reason? To fetch Toby, the dog, from 221B and go to Hurst's house. The house to find out where George Hurts if she on the road. Oh me baby, I wanna run them after you. And your gatan är god. Och the house. Well.
George Hurst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the...
Father bought all those books for me.
Food's running low. It's all...
I hope you'll find my father soon.
Dorset Street.
sluta sa jag.
There's nobody at home.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
My archive. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep.
Watson? I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
I have better things to do than roam the streets of London with Toby. I have better things to do than roam the streets of London with Toby. Search, Toby, search.
Jag är en hund. Nej men åh. Jag kunde ha gjort det där mycket bättre. Secret tunnels. secret tunnel.
Nothing that could interest me. People use this cellar for storage. Pile of rubbish. Just some old things. It's not here. Ordinary storage. Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside.
Oh, giants.
There's no space for this lockpick. News clippings on Lords in the education program. Why are they here?
Lord Marsh, in association with his friends Lord Harrington and Lord Collins, is the co-founder of the special education program in assistance to the poor to build better lives and more certain future. These three gentlemen truly help life live our citizens.
Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents. This man appears in both documents. All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files.
Group B, Group B, Group C, Group B, Group A, Group C. Dear Tom, if you're reading this letter, then it means that I'm dead. I'm so sorry that things had to end up this way, but I had no other choice. You have to know that. You are a very smart boy, and I'm so proud of you. I hope one day you'll understand and you'll forgive me, son. I love you so much. Don't despair. Try to be happy for you. I'll grow up to be a man someday, and sooner than you think, you won't be alone with me, and your mom will be looking over you from heaven. Your loving father. har ingen aning vad jag ska tänka här.
A map of Epping Forest. This case must have been full of cartridges.
Dear George, I do understand you, and it's a sad same as you. I can't find a job, not even the smallest thing. My children have nothing to eat. When I try to find anything, the bosses just say that they don't want the wounded people working for them. Our military service means nothing. Our country used us in the war, but now it has abandoned us. Nobody cares. Order by the Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. I, Frederick Russell Burnham, Mayor of the British Army, declare the country extends its gratitude to George Howard, an honourable soldier of the United Kingdom of Great Britannia and area of his valiant military service. The British Army hereby awards him the Distinguished Conduct Medal and retires him due to his injuries sustained while in duty.
There was something on the stand.
Yeah, obvious, a gun.
There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him.
Det var den man kunde välja där.
Just rubbish.
Rubbish. Jag bara säger det så. Rubbish.
Brave Toby, best nose in the Brave Toby, best nose in the British Empire.
Sneak into Lord Marsh's house. Woo! Jesus. Vad tror du det är, Hedvig? I'm gonna spooky, scary skeleton, shiver down your spine, stripping down and rock your body.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom. This is not the best way to sneak in.
Så den där fågeln så.
The window is firmly shut. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Good job, Watson. I can hide here. I can hide here. Let's see how hard to crack this.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Well, since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
so admire all of these purpose. They seem to me such a breath of fresh air. Communicate with them in such a pleasure, and they are so smart, not like us. Perhaps it is they should have been lords and be the simple commoners.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
Dear Lord March, on November 7th our meeting starts. Grandstone Oak. I have to attach a map to this letter to have that you may find the place easily.
I have to finish my search of the office. Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You're going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
Han är ingen riktig doktor. Jag tror det var bara en title. Doktor, ja just det, man måste ju vara doktor för att ha den titeln. Nej. Alltså. Yikes. Caramba. Scooby-Doo, booby-doo, booby-doo-boo.
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh. My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill. Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope. Let us apply chemicals to color the sample. I need a pipette. This chemical should be applied third. Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope. Mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill. Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes, it's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
It is thrilling.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work. This is Kate's room. It's private. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not the one... That's not the one I need.
Men vad är det jag behöver då? Jag hittar ju fan inte. Okej, jag hittar inte. Grounds oak is a strange and mysterious tree that grows in Epping Forest. The origin of its name is unconfirmed, although there are many legends and fables connected with it. Some people say that over centuries witches perform their ceremonies near this tree, and these rites are used that whoever may touch the trunk of the brunette oak will curse for all of time.
Here it is. Cranston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. Let's try to find the place from...
Så, hallå. Välkommen nya tittaren. Men vad fan är den? Den är en raksträcka. Det står typ här, va? Så det är en raksträcka. Men vad fan kan den? Ser du den? Ah.
Here it is. Drat.
Där.
I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
Okay.
Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Caitlin, you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
I won't disturb Lord Marsh without a reason.
Jag hann inte läsa. Let's highlight conflicts between dedication that can be resolved by. Yes! What the hell? Aldrig sett det här förr. Vem är det som går? Är det en ny tittare? Eller har du tittat förut?
Let's see how long you can stay alive. You won't get far. Let's see how long you can stay alive.
Bakom en sten.
Run, little rabbit, run! is he?
This man was killed recently. The body is still warm. He was poor.
Find him, boys! Find him! You won't get far! You're a clumsy one, aren't you? You're dead. I like to call this the Swamp of Despair!
Ja. Ja, ja.
I like to call this the Swamp of Despair! I like to call this the Swamp of Despair! your tracks!
Ja.
at the clock.
He was killed by a shot to the... My God, it's Lord Harrington's body. My health is deteriorating. I need to dress my wound.
Ja, ett hus. Förlåt att jag var borta.
I can hide here. This will help to dress my wound. The Quartermain Club. This must be Lord Marsh's cabin. Someone's coming, I better hide.
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over.
Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovett Scouts, here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you, but he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey. I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging you, festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
I should decide what to do before leaving the cupboard.
Personal motivation. Lord Marsh has no likelihood of recovering from his illness. Allow him to die peacefully at home while ruminating on his crimes. Maybe, I don't know.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now, it's time to end this.
By all means.
George, listen to me. If you're seeking an apt punishment and vengeance, killing Marsh will give him exactly what he wants. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his absolute control of it. But, if you allow Marsh to live, he will suffer a far greater punishment. For his ball and chain will be the debilitating tuberculosis. Look, It's already dragging him painfully and slowly to his death. Then his wealth can and will be used to support the families affected by the Quartermain Club's malevolence.
You're mad! You're both mad!
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here, although not by the gun. You'll die slowly.
Don't do this, George.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
Mr. Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
As a Lord Marsh, Colt found 18. Lord Marsh is a cold-blooded killer, but then again, he died helping many poor people to better their lives. He was already paid dearly for his crimes. Okej, vad händer om jag gör det här? Men sluta Hedvig, sluta!
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now, it's time to end this.
By all means.
George, listen to me. If you're seeking an apt punishment and vengeance, killing Marsh will give him exactly what he wants. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his absolute control of it. But if you allow Marsh to live and be arrested, he will suffer a punishment far greater than you or I could deliver. His ball and chain will be the debilitating tuberculosis. It will drag him painfully and slowly to his demise behind bars.
You're mad! You're both mad!
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here, although not by the gun. You'll die slowly.
Don't do this, George.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
I understand your view, Mr. Hurst. I really do, but I couldn't allow you to continue.
Lord Marsh is a cold-blooded killer who does not value the lives of poor people. He believed that he was the right to choose who live and who will die. He deserves his fate. Okay, yeah. Vad händer nu? Jag vill inte att ungen skulle inte ha sin farsa.
Yes! Well done, Watson.
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
Sherlock Holmes, it's Dr. Reuben Fisher. Do you remember me? Well, you are a sorry excuse for a detective. You failed to understand why any of it was done. We choose the lesser evil for a greater, brighter future. We needed to sacrifice the few to help the mayor. You remember me?
Shouldn't you dress for the game?
This suit isn't appropriate for where we're... This suit isn't appropriate for where we're going.
What is appropriate then? Just det, han ska köra ett spel, såklart det ska vara. Buss. Shamona. Volume 1. Pervy Scenes. Sida. Det står inte. Det står sida. Fan, jag försökte hitta en grej.
Mr. Holmes,
You played very well yesterday.
I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me.
Really? Mr. Holmes, would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan quiche calendar.
Mayan quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That? Oh.
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please, explore.
I'd like to win.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible. So I wish you good luck.
Arthur.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, are you ready to begin the final game?
I still need some time. The first prize, the Mayan quiche calendar.
Good luck, Holmes.
Okay. I'm
So,
ready to
are you ready now?
Yes. Let's start the final.
Nej, 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 nej. Nej, för mjukt. I'm terrible at this shit. Oh my god.
Congratulations on your game, Mr. Holmes. Exceptional. The awards ceremony will be tomorrow morning. See you then to receive your prize of the calendar. I trust you will be there as well, Dr. Watson?
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Ah, what a pity.
Let's go home.
My congratulations, Mr. Holmes.
Jaha, det var det man skippade. Jag tror man skippade.
Only club members have access.
Yes, it's going to be stealing next time, I guess.
The statue of Tekun Uman. This statue is made of metal.
Chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, boom, boom. Duty calls. Dragon Ball! Come here, come here! Mr. Bombastic, till fantastic, Mr. Walla Walla.
Oh, Daddy!
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
Alice Harlock is a new neighbor. She is young and beautiful. She is still not married. The love token is criminal world. She suffered a difficult past, scared she was suicide attempt. Judging by her jewelry, she is in called science.
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream.
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbors. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
Hat. You always need a top hat. Top hat, top hat, top hat. Never leave a house without. Plommonstop kanske? Nej, top hat. I like the glasses. Not these, but these. I like this. I like this. Vad är Caitlin? Vad gick hon? Okej. Du kollar fortfarande. Nice. Hello.
The statue did it. It killed Zacharias.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Phew. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I am a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector.
I'm gonna mess this shit around.
What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside.
Oh, they are stupid.
You're still here.
Traces of metal on stone. The surface is damaged. The iron mounting rod is broken. Pieces from the pedestal. A piece of the statue's mounting rod. A piece of the statue's mounting rod. Traces of metal on stone. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal. The statue of Tikkun Uman. This spear came from the... The case is scratched and dented. Zacharias is... These drawings represent the Mayan symbols. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them. Zacharias's folder with some documents. These drawings represent the... These drawings represent... Dry leaf.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes? Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder. If I... Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and well, I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tikkun Uman running away.
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He is... was a club member, and an excellent bowler.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
So, Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course. But to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
Det var bara den här som var fel, tror jag. Eller den där. Nej, den och den och sen de här två kanske var fel. Sir Charles Gillingham is manager of the London Archaeological Institute of Bowling Club. He was formerly a soldier with a prestigious infantry and married man. Sir Charles appears to be rich, but his wealth is superficial. He is politically engaged in the Tory party and seems to have an active social life.
At your service, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, you can help me. Give me a fucking warrant.
And what about the statue?
I've no idea yet. I imagine the thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped?
Yes, must have been. But then there's also Sir Charles's version, but
Please, go on.
he said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground and, believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes? Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Yeah.
Scratches on the stone.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
A murder. A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
You're still here?
What did the...
Interrogate missions. Ja, hej.
What a spectacular season. What a spectacular season. The great tournament of the London Archaeological Institute's Bowling Club.
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
At your service, my ass.
Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal. All valuables were left on the victim. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that.
Men jag har ingen aning hur man ska göra det här.
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tukunuman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard, det är fan polisstället. Ja, du ska hålla in.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Please, he's not guilty.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body.
Red eye. It looks like a serious infection. The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage. Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
This is where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person. These scars are old.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
There's no need to disturb Lestrade for the time being. This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. An ordinary pencil. Money was left inside the wallet. Oh. The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look. Interesting. I could use this dictionary to translate the calendar's glyphs. They are the symbols that were drawn on the Mayan calendar. The papers from Zacharias' folder. They can help us to translate the Mayan message.
Cursed anyone to death. Death statue.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. Cursed will be anyone who disturbs the sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy. It's not only a calendar, it's a curse. Zacharias Greystoke, a member of the club, was killed as the curse decreed. It's possible that the link between Zacharias and the curse is at the archaeological club. I'll need a search warrant.
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favor to ask of you, a search warrant to investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
It's purple. Ja! Ja, jag vet att jag ska duscha. Ja, det var en hangover. Jaha, jag glömde brevet. Lestrade is exhausted. He didn't sleep well last night. He has been drinking wine now. He has a headache. His gun suggests that he is a good mood. He keeps a lady's perfume handkerchief as a moment. Mrs. Robin, the wife of a pretty conjoined, will be connected with.
Since I'm without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
I have no idea. And why on earth should you even think that I might know that?
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonorable happened. Go on then. Take your warrant.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
I'm curious to know how you obtained this warrant.
Bobas. Okay, hooky dooky okay, dooky booky spooky dooky. Nej, jag gick in igen. Det var inte meningen. Spooky dooky. Jag råkar gå in igen, so damn it. God damn it. So damn it. God damn it. I can inspect the club, the club, the club, club, club. The ba bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Sir Charles, I have a search warrant. I would like to take a look inside the clubhouse.
I see. Here's the key, but I do protest.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
Yikes, det var fint.
Zacharias Greystoke. It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club. I wonder who this man is. I wonder who this man is. It's such. I wonder who this man is. I wonder who this man is.
Dear Sir Carlos, please be advised that we have successfully transferred a new tranche to your club account. Our minimum period has been reduced to 1 month, and the sum of £1,000 due to previous overdue loans. If you wish to revise your account, you should contact the bank manager. Ja! March 1989. James Nissan's Jewelry Sir Content. Receipt of your item may be 45 grams of solid gold, hard gold, statue. Purchase this item.
Ah, Sir Charles was once a captain in the guard. The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson. Charles Yellingham has a large family.
Yelling necessarily from the level cannot give anyone this cabinet to want to study.
A message to Sir Charles from Zacharias Greystoke, the victim.
For Mr. Oliver, the company director of the Royal Party. Sir Carl Yelling from the shipping company bank. Dear Sir Carl, our reports show that you are once again late with this for the 4th time paying credit you have with our house with delay in payment resulting
Interesting. It appears that the club is unable to pay its debts to the bank. The late Mr. Bromsby's collection. The late Mr. Blinkhorn's collection. The late Mr. Smith's collection. The late Mr. Sutherland's collection. The late Mr. Roberts' collection. This metal globe is very impressive. Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing. It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune. This...
Hallå? Hej. Jag ska duscha snart.
This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut.
Ja, men de ska plugga. Ja, godnatt.
These antiques look quite valuable.
Godnatt.
These trunks have just arrived.
Ja,
They're from
hejdå.
Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection. Interesting. The men who own these collections are all dead. I wonder who this man is. Sir Charles, you informed me that you didn't know why Mr. Greystoke was here at such a time.
That's correct. I have no idea. What's this supposed to mean?
Never mind. You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common.
All the items are from our club members.
But only from deceased members, including Mr. Greystoke.
Yes, but it is a rule of the club that all our members undertake to donate their personal collections to us in the event of their death. A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Jag måste göra en...
Charles Yellingham has a... Charles Yellingham. Zachariah. I wonder who this man is. Some bits are missing. It appears that it's a part of a gold stat. This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut. It appears that it's a part. It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. These trunks have just arrived. They're from Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection. The statue of Takunu Man.
Poor Sir Charles. A crime at his club. It's a terrible...
A murder at my club. A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Can I help you, Mr... Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Alltså hur fan ska jag göra
I wonder who this man is.
Okej. Vad ska jag göra? Jag går hem. Och se om jag kanske kan göra någonting i rummet. I don't know. This is weird as hell. Dude.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
Jag skulle bli. Med en kalender till first birth. Vad tror du var det? Martial arts symbol. History. History. Maya civilization. The Mayan Empire centered Mayan Empire.
Here it is.
Ja, jag hittade rätt i alla fall. The Mayan Empire, centered in the tropical lowlands, the region nowadays known as Guatemala, had reached the peak of the power and influence around the 6th century AD. The Mayan exile at agriculture, pottery, hieroglyphs, writing, calendar reaction, and mathematic, leaving behind them as astonishing record of architecture and several artwork. The principal nation of the pre-Christ Guatemala was the Quiche, also known as the Maya Quiches. The name of these people means many trees, taken from the forest highland which they inhabit. Tucan Uman was the last ruler and the Quiche's king who fought with his army against the Spanish conquerors in the battle Pinal, where his chest was fatally pierced by by the sword of Don de Podro de Alvarado. According to the legend, even in death took him on to continue to protect his people.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
Kan det vara Purtapurnumen eller vad fan han heter? Som attackerade. Dödade Chukambakambadum. Chukankan eller vad han heter. Vad tror du?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
Oh, it's horrible. Do you think the club will be closed?
I wonder who this man is.
Part. Oh my god, varför kan jag inte prata om det?
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Okay. Scotland Yard. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. Alltså jag skulle vilja gå hem till honom. Alltså den andra snubben. Alltså jag vill gå hem till honom och hem till honom. Den som dog.
Mr. Holmes? Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Release my son.
There's no need to disturb Lestrade for the time being.
Men vad 17 ska jag någonstans? Jag vet inte. Det står att jag ska undersöka det, men jag har ju undersökt allting. Det finns ju ingenting annat jag kan göra där borta. Det är så en annan game jag kunde gå på utsidan och så. Woody. Tutti frutti, woody booty, di bitty booby. Gör inte datorn gör. Alltså vad fan.
My archive. I can always... A map of London and its surroundings. I do hope that bone has no connection to Watson's medical practice. My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
Men vad fan. Jag har fan gjort allt. Now I'm super confused. Meatstew, vad tror du? Meatstew, vad tror du om det här? Kött.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
Why won't the police say anything? We have a right to know the truth.
Alltså jag ser inte det.
Some bits are missing. The late Mr. Sutton. The late... The late Mr. Roberts' collection. The late Mr. Blinkhorn's collection. Zacharias Greystoke. It's Sir Charles Yellingham. Guatemala, 1881. I don't think this is a bowls tournament. The photograph appears to have been faked or damaged. I'll take it.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Jag trodde jag redan hade tryckt på allting på det här fotot. Men nope. Jag hade inte. Hur mycket liv har jag kvar på datorn? Och det står 1 timme 21 minuter.
I wonder who this man is. It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's underneath. I need a pipette. Let's gently remove the paint with a soft cloth. Aha, there's another person in the photograph.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Look here. There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America! Brilliant, Watson!
Happy to help.
Is it deadly?
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I have an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim,
Tropical disease.
but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
The club. Jag får fråga. Like, if you like the like. If you like this video, like. If you like this stream, like. If you like me, like. Just kidding.
I found this photograph on your wall. You're in it, but do you know who these men are? Particularly the gentleman with the swollen eye.
Oh, him. But that's poor Mr. Albiot. He died from fever during an expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago. We were searching a Mayan Quiche temple, but everything went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple, and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias. And there is Bernard Marley, another member. He's over there, near the pedestal. By the way, he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
Albeit was a club member. Where is his collection?
Well, the devil if I know. We never did locate it.
Faction about the crime. Curse is real. The curse is I don't know. Jag vet inte.
Poor Sir Charles. A crime
Mr.
against
Bernard
club.
Marley,
It's a
I presume.
terrible
My name is
thing.
Sherlock Holmes. I have to ask you about an expedition to Guatemala.
Shh, not here. It's too dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
Vad var det? Va? Ja, ja.
Keaton Street. Keaton Street. Gumballs Road. Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the street going up the hill, not far from here.
Possum Street.
Awesome.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I don't know.
Cranning Street. Fresh scratches. Something large and heavy was dragged here.
Mr. Holmes, you must forgive my escape at the club. It wasn't a safe place to talk.
And it's safer here?
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Huh, reassuring. Did you know Zacharias Greystoke, the victim?
Yes, he was a brave friend. Such good karma until yesterday.
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit. Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You were friends?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the Quiche gods.
And what of the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple?
Yes, the temple of Tekun Uman. Another one of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, but there was some kind of strange force that prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was Tekun Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years?
Prophecies are timeless. Even in the beyond, there is no escape.
Did Zacharias believe in the prophecy?
It is not a matter of belief, don't you understand? Zacharias was convinced that we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove the calendar from the awards ceremony.
But you didn't go?
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Tekun Uman is far too powerful.
Your relationship with Charles Yellingham is...
Not friendly. Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
That would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this. It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how.
What's your opinion on Tikkun Uman's statue having disappeared?
I don't know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
But in fact, you do. You made the statue.
That's true. But it was 10 years ago. You can't blame me for that.
Don't you think so? After all, it is the statue that is responsible for killing.
No! It's Tikkun Uman. But who could imagine that a simple statue replica would be chosen by Tikkun Uman? Nobody. I have to leave you now. I've got paperwork to do. And we've spoken too much. He could hear us. Tikkun Uman. Well, goodbye then.
Apparently, Marley has built multiple statues of Tikkun Uman.
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
There were 2 large boxes. A drawing of Tikkun Uman. No oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside. It's not part of the bowling club statue. This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry. 2 large boxes which were inside the warehouse. They were taken to Bernard Marley's office. It's probable that the missing crates contained pieces of Tikkun Uman's statue. Marley is hiding something inside his office. I'll have to visit it, but at night, and with Watson.